Imagine if life had a pause button. When you were tired, you could hit pause and then take a nap for as long as you'd like and then hit play. When you were super busy, you could hit pause, get a bunch of stuff done, and then hit play. When you were sitting quietly doing something you enjoy, you could hit pause and stay there for as long as you like, only to hit play when you were ready to resume your day. So, as you are probably aware, life does not have a pause button, at least not like the one suggested above. However, there are two easy ways to slow things down that can feel a little bit like pausing life, even if it's just for a little while. These suggestions are things you have likely heard about and maybe things you have caught. These suggestions. These suggestions are things you've likely heard about and maybe things that have caused you to roll your eyes. However, these things can work. They may not work the first time you try it, but when we are working with behavior change, nothing just happens. It takes rehearsal, it takes practice, and sometimes lots of it. Remember, it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. 66 on average. That's over 2 months of regular, consistent, hopefully daily repetition of the new behavior. We live in a quick fix society, and unfortunately, sustainable health and wellness takes time and it takes consistency. It's not as fast as taking a pill. It's not as immediate as ingesting a drug, but it's so, so worth it. All right, so here we go. Number 1 is mindfulness. And one of the easiest ways to practice mindfulness is to use some sort of sensory input that you enjoy. For example, if you like water, try being totally present while you are doing the dishes. Listen to the sounds of the plates clacking together. Hear the water coming out of the faucet. Feel the water between your fingers. Smell the fragrance of the soap. Notice every single detail you can. Do this for as long as you can. It may last only a few seconds or it may last a few minutes. Then something like the dog barking or a car horn or maybe your own thoughts will distract you. You can either honor the act of noticing something else and move back into the practice of mindfulness, or you can move on to do something else. Either way is fine. The best way is the way that works best for you. And to you trying this at all, I say, good job, you did it. Now keep practicing. The second way is meditation. Oftentimes when people begin to meditate, they try to sit quietly focusing on breath for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or a whole hour. Now that's just crazy. First of all, that is simply way too long of a time to start if you are new to meditation. If you're going to train for a marathon and had never run a day in your life, would you start off with a goal of 10 miles on your first day? No way. You'd totally hurt yourself and you'd never run again. So as with anything new, start small. You always want to underpromise and overdeliver. And start with a guided meditation so that you have some help with what to focus on. Also, please know that the idea isn't so much that you have no thoughts at all. The idea is that when the thought comes, you notice it, you honor it, and then you let it move along. Envision a leaf floating in a stream. You see it, you think, oh, that's a pretty leaf, and then you watch it float away. Same thing here, so give it a try. Take a pause and see what happens and how things change if you take this pause every day for 2 months, because you, yes, you deserve a pause.